This video is for my advanced math students. This is the continuation of lesson 88. We're doing part 2, the geometric series. We just did talking about an arithmetic series, an arithmetic progression where all the numbers are added together. And I gave you this formula and told you to write this on your cheat sheet. Do this one for the geometric series also. For the arithmetic series, it's the sum of all the numbers equals the number of numbers you have divided by 2. In that Carl Friedrich Gauss example, he had 100 numbers, so we did 100 divided by 2 for 50 pairs. And then it was the first number plus the last in the series, or in the progression. For a geometric series, they give you this formula. They show how it's made on, starting in the middle of page 430, 88b. It's a lot more convoluted and confusing than Gauss's, which was pretty straightforward and you could understand for the arithmetic series. So I am going to forego explaining how they get it, and we're just going to stand on the shoulders of people before us who figured this out. And here is the sum in a geometric series. The sum of all the numbers will be your first term times 1 minus your ratio to the nth power. In other words, if we're doing 100 terms, this would be your ratio to the 100th power over 1 minus the ratio. Again, somebody a lot smarter than me figured that out. Who knows? It may have been Gauss himself on that one too. No, it doesn't say so. So we're just going to use this formula and to work out the two examples they give us. I'm at the bottom of page 430. It says develop the formula. We're not going to do that. In fact, anytime I accidentally give you a homework, it says develop, don't. Just go with it. But look at the second line. It says find the sum of the first 9 terms in a geometric series whose first term is -8 and whose common ratio is -2. So you start off with -8, and each time you multiply by -2. So we have -8 times -2 gives me +16. Times -2 gives me -32. Times -2 each time, plus 64. And each term in the series will change sign from positive to negative, and back and forth. So here are the first 9 terms written up. I actually did them on my calculator, and yes, it came up with the answer that the book has. All right? But we want to use this formula. Formulas are there because someone has found a shortcut, so you don't have to go through this tedious process of finding what this sum is, what this geometric series is. So it says, take the first term, that will be -8. Excuse me. And then it's times 1 minus your ratio to the nth power. So my ratio is -2, and the n is the number of terms we're doing. Well, they said the first 9 terms in the series. So we're going to do that to the 9th power all over 1 minus your ratio. So 1 minus -2. So looks a little complicated, but it's not too bad. Let's take this -8. 1 minus. Now, what is -2 to the 9th power? All right. We've done this a lot in class. I can tell you right now it's 512, but let's just do it. So it's 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024. 1024 is the 10th. What's the word I look for? Whatever. The 10th power. Okay, 2 to the 10th power. So we want 2 to the 9th power, which was 512. So minus, and since it was 2 to the 9th power, that's -512 over 1 plus 2. All right. So we've got 1 minus -512. That is -8 plus, or times 1 plus 512 all divided by 3. We're going to come up here, negative 8 times 513, all divided by 3. Is this number better be divisible by 3? 8 is not divisible by 3. 513 better be, and it is, because I know that 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. Yes, it will go in evenly. So this is going to be 171. Negative 8 times 171. Hope I'm right with that. Yeah. So, yes. Okay. So 800, negative 800 plus another 568. So 8, 6, 4, negative 1,368. And yes, we're good. Okay. I imagine most of you just would have done it on your calculator. Okay. So there's all those numbers added together. This formula made it manageable. Look at the second one. Second question. It says, find the sum of the first 10 terms of the geometric series of the preceding example. Well, by the way, I didn't fix it. I never erased the 4,096. That was the first 9 terms. I was doing this, working this out ahead of time before I started the video. Sorry, shouldn't have had that 4,096 up there. Well, we just came up with the answer of negative 1,300, what was it? 68. This was the first 9 terms. To find the sum of the first 10 terms, well, that just means I've got to add my 10th term on. That's the easy way about it. Add 4,096. So we're subtracting. Let's do it old school. 16 minus 8 is 8. 8 minus 6 is 2. 10 minus 3 is 7. And 3 minus 1, 2,728. That's not what they wanted you to do, though. They wanted you to do, okay, 10 terms. My first term, negative 8, times 1 minus my ratio, can't even write here, negative 2 to the 10th power over, again, 1 minus my ratio. So that's going to be negative 8 and positive 3. Negative 8, 3 down there. This is 1 minus negative 2 to the 10th power, excuse me, is negative 1,024. So we're going to get minus negative 1,024, which is plus 1,024. Negative 8 times 1,025 divided by 3 is going to go in 340. No, I'm messing up. You know what? We'll go to the calculator for this one. Thank you very much. So, might help if we could turn the full thing on. Clear. Okay. 8 times 1025. Does anybody see my mistake? Divided by 3 equals, yeah, I got a bad number wrong here. 2 to the 10th power. 1,025. I'm going to have to do this whole video over. I don't know what I did wrong. 1 plus 8 times 1,025. Try it again. Clear. 8 times 1025 equals. Now that's not going to be divisible by 3. What did I do wrong? Oh, anybody see my mistake? Positive. Negative 2 to the 10th power is a positive number. So this was negative 1,023. And there goes my calculator under the desk. So let's do that real quick. It's going to be 341. Negative 8 times 341. Or negative 341. So it's going to give me positive 2,400 and another 328. 8272. Yes, 2,728. Hey, we all make mistakes. Forgive me. I'll put it in the description that, hey, I made a mistake. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm not going to remake this video just because I made a mistake. We all learn from it. Hey, we're at 10 minutes, 21 seconds. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me know if you have problems.